Trying to make myself comfy here. Got a bad cushion situation. I'm sorry I've come on so late for the live. I was out. Hi guys, no one's here. I'm just eating my very late dinner because I forgot to eat. How are you guys? No one's here. Leanne's here. Anyone else? Only Leanne. Sorry guys, I've come on so incredibly late. I know I normally grab all the Aussies earlier than this, but I was out and about and I can't really do a live while I'm driving. Hi guys. Hi Janet. It's 10 a.m. here. I grabbed the Americans. Wendy here. Oh, it's Wendy. Wendy wants the retreat. Wendy? Wonderful, darling. Excuse me eating my dinner, guys. Sorry I'm so late having a live. All the Aussies will be in bed. Izzy the Wizzy's here. Hi, guys. What's happening? Excuse me, chowing down on some chicken. Yes, oh, it is. It is Wendy. It's the Wendy. What's going on, guys? What is happening? Australian Ness is here. Oh, didn't bring a knife to chop up these bits of chicken. They're in huge pieces. I haven't checked his location for 2 days now. Good, Lucille! Hooray! Wonderful. Oh, bon appetit. Yes, sorry about the eating, guys. Wonderful, Lucille. That's excellent progress. Keep going, darling. You don't need to check his location. His location is exactly where you want it to be, which is heading towards you. I just woke up from a dream of me and SP giving good meaning. Good, Brittany. Give it all good meaning, guys. Hey, Lois, I found it hard to write about my childhood because I don't remember much. Oh, okay. So, guys, if you can't remember your childhood stuff, a lot of people block it out as a coping mechanism, okay? What you can do then is start figuring out your triggers, darling, or if you don't even know what your triggers are, like what you're triggered by in the 3D reality, things like people not answering you straight away on the phone, leaving you on read or delivered, or not, or letting the phone ring out, that might make you feel anxious or nervous or like you've messed up or like catastrophic, oh, I can't speak properly. Thinking catastrophically about what that might mean, that could be things like abandonment, feeling not good enough, okay? So you got to firm against that. If it's things like being triggered by people criticizing you, could be have very strict or critical parents, you're firm against that, okay? I'm perfect just the way I am. There's nothing about me I need to change. I never mess things up. I always do things right. I've always been told how I do everything right, okay? If it's people putting you down, if it's you can't trust people, you may have been abused or had a very unstable household and you find it hard to trust people. I can trust the people I love with my heart. I can trust them with my fears and worries. You talk about trusting people, okay? That's what you need to do, guys. If you can't figure out what the childhood stuff was, find out what your triggers are in the 3D now or what your really negative thoughts are. Sit for 20 minutes and write them down. Do you believe in astrologic? Astrologic. If it has anything to do with astrology or astral anything, darling, then absolutely fucking not. It's just your mind that manifests, guys. It's not stars or space or the universe. Dreams mean nothing, correct? Yes, they only mean what you think they mean. Think about this logically. No one's booming voice is telling you that dream meant blah. You're the only person deciphering what a dream meant. Therefore, you're giving it meaning every time you have one. So give it the really good meaning that you want it to mean. Got it? Even if it's a nightmare. Oh, that means I'm purging out all my old negative thoughts. Wonderful. Okay. How can I get SP out of his job contract to say he got out of that job contract so easily? He loves working at his new job. He loves working at wherever you'd like him to be working. Okay. He's so relieved he got out of that contract. You're such a gift. This process is changing my life so quickly for the better. Oh, really, Sarah? Oh. Wonderful, darling. Thank you so much. How kind of you. Hi, Brienne. Oh, I just got a piece of gristle in this chicken. Oh, yuck. Oh. It's got the bad bit of chicken. My SP was with all the girls I was always worried about last night. Do I keep snapping him? Well, guess what, Monica? He's with all the girls you used to worry about because you used to worry about it. So you've literally manifested that. Do you snap him again? What the fuck are you talking about? What, you're going to go into needy, desperate mode and start snapping the dude when he's out with all the bitches you suspected he might be cheating on you with or hanging out with? Darling, you need to work on your shitty self-concept that's causing you, A, to compare yourself to other women, be threatened by other women, feel like he's going to cheat or do the dirty on you, and do not, and I repeat, do not snap him, because that is coming from needy, desperate energy, and then you'll ask questions. Oh, who are you out with last night? Oh, who's that girl? Blah, blah, blah. What did she mean to you? Da-da-da-da, and act like a fucking nut. Please don't do that. I watch you all the time. Please do me, Kim. Oh, have you got a question, Kim? Where is it? KK, bloody blah. Loz, why did you change your TikTok account name? Because I don't want to be associated with all those dumb manifestation people on here because they're dumb CNX Tuesdays, and I don't want anyone to think that I'm anything like those dumb CNX Tuesdays. Plus, I also talk a lot about psychology, your childhood beliefs, negative thinking, subconscious thought, creating a reality, and I don't think Manifest Live with Loz is an appropriate name, honestly, because I think I talk a lot more about more than just manifesting. Even though that is what manifesting is. But you know what I mean? I don't want anyone to think I'm one of those universe crystal people. Plus, I hated the name. Hi, Sarah! I'm good, darling. How are you? Had a dream about an ex and me, lol. Oh! Really, Janet? Was it spicy? What self-concept affirmations do you use? What are we talking about here? Hang on. Take it from me. Do not speculate. Yes, Monica. Don't start speculating what he could be doing with those girls. Those girls are turning up because of your fears. When you affirm about them, can they feel that energy and get annoyed, or will they feel natural? They're not getting annoyed by the thought. They don't know it's your thought. It goes into their brain and becomes their thought. They don't get annoyed by it, guys. It's not like a fly buzzing around them going, zzz, you love me. Zzz, I'm chosen. Zzz, I'm so special. Zzz, you can't stop thinking about me. It just goes, can't stop thinking about her. She's so lovable. They start thinking it. That's all it is. To talk to me first, is that okay, or am I messing up by ignoring her? What? Miles, what are you talking about? Where's the first part? I see my SP at the gym every day, but I ignore her because before she was mad at me and waiting for her to talk to me first. Is that okay, or am I messing it up by ignoring her? Look, if you fear you're messing it up by ignoring her, then you're messing it up. You give it meaning, whatever the meaning is you want. If you think that you can be confident and walk up to her and she'll love it, then that's what will happen. If you walk up to her and think she's going to not want to talk to you and she's mad at you, that's what will happen. So work on your self-concept, get yourself into king energy, darling, and walk up to her, if you feel like it, with absolute fucking confidence that she's going to be thrilled to hear from you. However, do not walk up and talk to her until you're in that frame of mind. If you're fearful or doubtful in any way of the outcome, don't do it. And start working on your self-concept in the meantime, darling, and maybe, just maybe, she'll come talk to you if you start affirming. She's constantly calling, texting me. She's constantly wanting to talk to me. She always talking to me. She's always coming up to me and talking to me, and then she'll do it, and you won't have to do anything. Well, I'm meeting my SP today for a drink. Oh, are you, darling? Exciting. Hey, Loz. Can I manifest winning lottery using affirmations? Look, guys, you're really going to have to get yourself into a winning mindset if you want to win the lottery. Things like, I win every competition I enter. Every time you buy a ticket, you're going to have to assume it's a winner. You're going to have to step into the state of winner as you, the person. That's how you do it. If you have doubts, it won't work. Go and read Name It and Claim It by Helen Hadsell. She won every competition she ever entered. If SP is not the version I want right now, should I leave? Jane, you've not listened to me before, have you? You've not watched my videos, have you? If you created the version and he's still turning up that way, why would you leave? You created that with your shitty thinking. So you can uncreate what you created. If you walk away, you'll just find another guy, create him into an asshole, then be asking the same question in a year. The answer is no, you don't leave. You just see him as the new version and you don't react to the current version that you created. Got it. Excuse my chewing, guys. I'm starving. Second SP is my original SP now. I don't care about the original one anymore. Oh, hello. Told ya. Happens almost every time. That's wonderful news, darling. All right. Okay, sorry, thank you. No, don't be sorry, darling. I just want you to not react to the new version, the old version. I've done it a lot. I'm a big reactor. And when they turn up as the old shitty version, you think it's okay to leave. You think that's the solution. It's not. You created it. So all you need to do is not react to him, okay? Just keep seeing him as the new version. Affirm he's the new version. Affirm all the things you want him to be. Keep saying he's those things in your mind. You are hilarious. Why is my SP doing opposite of what I've been affirming? Because you've got a shitty old story about him and you haven't got rid of it. Christy, you asked this yesterday and you still haven't figured it out. What's the old story you're holding about him? The old story about him, who you think he is, what you think he thinks of you, what you think he thinks of relationships. Get rid of that and he will start turning up differently. It's also an old reflection, a reflection of your old thinking about him. It's still reflecting out. It's still purging. Let it be. How do you stop feeling anxious when it comes to your SP? I know my thoughts create, but still. Okay, so you've got to start EFT tapping that shit out. Ho'oponoponoing that shit. Have some guided meditations to quell your anxiety and start stepping into the state of, I created this so I can change it. Got to step into your power, guys. Go and run some tests in the 3D, like getting people to say something or do something or wear something so you know you created that, so you know you're all powerful and you can do this. Okay? SP was asking to see me 10 days before I finally agreed, and now all he got to do. What? That's the rest. SP was asking to see me 10 days before I finally agreed, and now all he got to do is show me how he is exactly what I assume him to be. Had I called a week ago. Lovely, darling, but don't assume. Look, assume he's going to be everything you want him to be, yes. However, if when you meet up with him, he's not fully conformed to the new version, don't worry. Just know that he is. Don't freak out. Just say, he's changing. But yes, expect it will go well and expect he will be the version that you want. How can you see affirmation? What? How can you see affirmation when my SP is long distance relationship broken up? What do you mean, how can I see? You don't see affirmations, guys. You think them. What are you talking about? If they're long distance, circumstances don't matter. I don't care if they live in Timbuktu. It's irrelevant. You just keep affirming, he loves me, he can't wait to see me, he's constantly calling, texting me, he needs to hear my voice, he loves being my boyfriend, etc. He loves living with me, go to that step, he loves being married to me, then, well, you'll have to be together in the same place, won't you? Lois, could you share some of your stories about recreating SP? Yes, I'll tell you how I fucked it up a lot of the time, by reacting. The one I didn't really fuck up was my old SP that I didn't care about. He fully transformed to the guy I wanted, but I was in love with the next person, okay? So because I had indifference to him and I didn't care, but because I was in love with someone else, he just kept turning up and turning up and turning up as the version I wanted more and more and more, okay? And I cannot tell you how different he was from the version he was before. The version he was before was cold, hot and cold with me. 1 minute he'd call me, then he wouldn't call me for 5 months. 1 minute he'd be drunk and angry and aggro and aggressive, and the next minute he'd be sweet to me. He was an alcoholic. He'd stopped drinking in my reality by the end, telling me he cared about me. He literally parroted back every single affirmation I had said when we broke up. Like, you're going to rue the day that you left me. You're going to miss me. There's no girl in the whole world like me. I'm so unique. And he said all those things. No, there's no girl in the whole world like you. That's what he said to me. And that's what one of my affirmations was. Okay, so he transformed fully. The one I loved and love, when he was unraveling, I saw the unraveling and couldn't see him anew again, back to the old version, because my insecurities unraveled him. I had massive insecurities throughout the relationship, and that then made him into this version that I didn't like. And I had a very hard time not seeing that version, because I cared too much. right? That's when you've really, really, really got to practice not reacting. Okay? Got it? I love this community. Oh, Emily. Sorry about the chewing, guys. Loz, that's incredible. You're my everything. Oh, darling. Lester loves. How can you see movement when my SP is 400 kilometres away? Movement can be over the phone. Movement can be people telling you what he thinks. Movement can be anything. It doesn't have to be physically him in front of you. I am feeling confident doing self-concept and 20% FP affirmation and not reacting to 3D. Yes, Desi throwbacks. Hooray! Good for you, darling. So it's definitely possible to recreate an SP then. Mine just came back, but he's the old version. If you could meet my ex now, well, I don't talk to him anymore. But if you could meet him now compared to what he was like before, it's like a different person. I even said it to my best friend, old best friend, and she said she thought the person I was seeing was him because I'd been seeing him before. She'd heard I'd been seeing him. And she goes, it's not him, is it? And I mentioned his name. And she hated him because she knew our history from 6 years prior. And I said, no, it's not him. It's someone else that I'm seeing. But he's really changed. And she went, oh, and laughed. And I said, trust me, he's a completely new guy. He's a really good person deep down. And she was like, thought I was an idiot. But it's like, that's how much he transformed. Seriously, he was so sweet to me. He would do things for me. He would call and check up on me. He would call me more than my SP. And before he wouldn't even call me. Okay? Exactly what I'm saying. I can see his changing. Thank you. Only had a call 1 week ago. Right, so you can see him changing? Good. I can see him changing. Wonderful, darling. Wonderful. And you only had your call a week ago. That is brilliant, my sweet. I'm so pleased. Keep going. It's working. My SP mentioned taking me on a beach vacation like I've been affirming would be our honeymoon. Oh, lovely. I want a got it mug. Sorry, I really do keep saying got it, don't I? I watched a live back the other day on the Facebook Live and I was like, how many times did I just say got it in this live? Sorry, guys. It's like got milk, but I keep saying got it. What does it mean when our SP keeps sending mixed signals while we are manifesting them? It means your hot and cold thinking is causing mixed signals. Oh, he likes me. Oh, he doesn't like me. God, he's looking at other girls. Maybe he doesn't want me. Oh, no, he wants me. He loves me. Oh, but he just left me on red. Those thoughts. That's me. You're sending out the mixed signal and they're just reflecting it back. Stop that. How do I deal with the fear of my SP not reaching out? You get into your queen energy, Hannah, and you step into the state of course he would fucking reach out to me. I'm the motherfucking queen of the world. Who wouldn't want to ring me? My God, I'm just going to get on with my life until this motherfucker rings me because I am the queen and I'm not calling him or texting him because he's going to call me because I'm so fucking amazing. Got it. I feel almost tired of thinking about SP. Well, then don't, darling. Because you're probably doing it the old manifesting way, which is doing SP affirmations all the fucking time until you're exhausted and feel obsessive and then you give up. Is that what you're doing, darling? Because you're doing it all fucking wrong. I don't teach anyone to do that. That's the absolute worst thing you can do. Putting all your focus on your SP. It's all about you. Everything's about you. I'm so desperate to have you back. You. And the guy goes, he can feel the energy. Oh, fuck. Ugh. I don't want to think about her. She's... Ugh. You've got to do self-concept, 80%. About you. I'm lovable, I'm wanted, I'm chosen, everyone adores me. Blah, blah, blah. Not about him. I love Queen Energy. It gets me so hyped up. Good, darling. I heard nothing over 2 weeks from my SP. Oh, what's the question? Okay, put it on me. Put it on. How much is too much of thinking about SP and how do I get them off my mind? You do your self-concept. And anytime you think about them, you can affirm for them. But I want you to focus on your self-concept affirmation, guys, about you. It's got to have I am this, I am that. About yourself, guys. Focus on you. Other guys have been texting me things. I want SP to tell me, is this a good thing? That is called birds before land, or as we have now coined in the group, bees before land, because we're all queen bees and king bees. You're attracting the bees with your honey, okay, with your queen beeness. And then you can say, it's birds before honey. The honey is your SP. So bees. So all the bees are coming out. That's a very good sign. My name is Princess Emily. Thank you. I love it. What if I accidentally put him on a pedestal in front of my friends? Well, stop it. Stop that, Hannah. Doesn't matter. Just stop it. SP told me, he told his friends about me. Oh, love it. See, he's already putting you on the pedestal, so just stay in that energy. Oh, I'm being put on the pedestal. He's telling all his friends about me. Do I study laws of the universe or just law of assumption? The laws of the universe aren't a thing, darling. Who made them up? Where'd they come from? Tell me. Where'd this law of the universe come from, these 12 laws? Anyone know who wrote them down? They're a load of bullshit. Bullshit. Someone can actually tell me who wrote them all down and made them these spiritual laws that apparently everyone has to follow. They are literal bullshit, guys. It's just your mind that manifests. I don't know what these people are talking about with the spiritual, like the universal laws. 1 minute there's 1, next minute there's 12. Who wrote them? Who decreed that this was the thing? That this is an actual thing that rules the world? No one. It's a load of shit. Got it? Loz, any affirmations to make SP obsessed with me? My SP is obsessed with me, or John is not SP. John is obsessed with me. He can't stop thinking about me. He masturbates about me furiously every fucking night. He wakes up in the morning, I'm the first thing he thinks about. He is obsessed. I'm too special to lose, yes. What affirmations can I use to make my boss make me work less hours? I hardly have to work. I do less work and make the same amount of money. I make money in my sleep. SP got upset at my Instagram post. I said, don't talk to me. Let him miss me. What? SP got upset at my IG post. Said, don't talk to me. What? What did you get upset about? What was the post? I don't understand. Loz, I like to affirm something like, SP confessed her love for me again. Oh my fucking God, she did. She's my girlfriend. Yes, that's wonderful. Is that what you did and that's what happened? Or are you telling me that's what you're going to do? Wonderful. Why do I EFT tapping for 3 days, constantly for hours and still not good? Well, I don't fucking know. Penelope 111. What are you doing the rest of the fucking time? Are you just tapping out for 3 hours like an obsessive bitch and then the rest of the time thinking negative shit? 3 hours ain't going to do shit, guys. Or 3 days. You can affirm for 3 days, but what are you doing the rest of the time when you're not EFT tapping? Are you allowing the old story to creep in? Are you allowing negative thoughts to creep in? That's why. Or it could just be that the manifestation takes ages to turn up depending on how long it takes you to convince your subconscious mind. It could take a fucking year for all I know. It takes as long as it takes. Guys, it's old. It's laggy. The 3D takes a lot less, like longer than 3 days. 3 days? You expecting your manifestation to turn up in 3 days? Really? Probably not likely. How to manifest weight loss. Weight is falling off me. Every time I put something in my mouth, I lose weight. I'm so wonderfully thin. The post was something that triggered him but wasn't directed at him. We'll just laugh it off, darling. Don't be thinking that he cares. Just be like, oh, he loves me so much that things bother him. Everything bothers him because he loves me so much. Give it good meaning. He's jealous. He's wondering if I'm talking to other guys. He thinks the post means this and that because he loves me so much. Just be in your queen energy. Why do you give a shit what he thinks? Who cares? Three months and he still talks to me only as a friend and avoiding talking about us. I want him back. Are you trying to talk about us with him, darling? That's exactly fucking why. Have you seen my latest video on not having the talk with them? Why the fuck are you trying to have a talk about us with him? He's not a child. Please stop that. And it's not being queen energy. You are literally friend zoning yourself by sitting him down saying, what do you feel about me? Do you have any feelings for me? I want to talk about us. He'd be like, oh, fuck desperate, needy bitch. Go away. I've told you, I only want to be friends with you because you're in needy, desperate friend energy. Stop that. Should I start posting in socials, see if my affirmations work? Why would that make your affirmations work? Why are you doing things in 3D? Guys, affirmations work literally without you being able to control it. People parrot back your affirmation. Things happen in the 3D to reflect it. You don't have to do things in the 3D to make the affirmations work. You understand? Like posting on socials. That's just trying to do something to make something happen. I've stopped talking to SP about us. Good, darling. Please stop. It's like the worst idea in the world. It's saying, oh, do you choose me? I'm so far below you. I'm giving you all the power and letting you decide because I'm so lowly and like a love servant here just waiting. Please don't. Loz is changing my life. Oh, Emily. Oh, my God, I made it. Oh, you're here. Do you have to believe in your affirmations or just persist in them? No, darling, you don't have any control over the believing. You just have to persist until it hardens into fact. You have no choice as to when it becomes a belief in your brain. No one does. This may be a stupid question. Nothing's a stupid question, darling. Lol, but do you say out loud or constantly in your head? Either, darling. You can say it out loud or in your head. Doesn't matter. Either way, you're thinking them. Just don't write them down. I'm spending the weekend in New Orleans, letting people see me. Ooh! I love servant. What's that? Exactly what you don't want to be, Valerie Allen. A person asking where it's going. A person not feeling chosen. A person doing whatever they want. Being at their beck and call. Please don't do that. Oh. Sorry, guys. It's hella crunchy. Rose, could you explain the process of getting rid of the whole story, please? Okay. So, the old story is whatever thoughts you used to have about them, your SP, the breakup, whatever happened that was bad. Get rid of it. Write it all down and then literally get rid of it. Like rip it up into 1,000 tiny pieces or burn it. See you later. Then write the new story the way you want it to go. Either rewrite it the way you wish it had gone and then extend it to now, or, okay, now we're broken up, now we're back together, and now this is how it's going to be. Blah, 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 blah. You can also do that with your childhood, the version of you that's turned up at the end of the relationship that was shitty. You can change it to the new version of you that's wonderful. Okay? Any old story you want, you can change. What affirmations can I do for abandonment wounds, anxious attachment style? There's no such thing as anxious attachment style, guys. That's just some terrible fucking thing people crap on about. If you keep thinking you've got an anxious attachment style, then you will. It's literally called, I was abandoned as a child, so I literally think everyone else is going to leave me. That's it. It's not an anxious attachment style. It means you get desperate when someone you love pulls away. You worry that they're going to leave as soon as you start liking them. You act in desperate, needy energy or act needy or push people away on purpose before they leave. What you need to say is, who would dare lose me? I'm too important to lose. I'm too special to lose. Once you've met me, you love me and you can't be without me. I trust that the people I love me. I trust they will never leave me. Okay? And stop saying you have an anxious attachment style. If you label yourself with that, then every fucking relationship you get into, you'll be like that again. Stop saying that about yourself. Whatever issues, guys, some psychologist has planted on you and put post-it notes all over you, stop fucking saying that. I've got ADHD. I've got an anxious attachment style. I'm anxious. I'm depressed. I'm suicidal. I'm all these things. Stop saying it. You're literally telling your brain, oh, we're depressed. Oh, well, fuck, I better stay depressed then, I guess. Okay? Is it okay if I read my affirmations out loud? Yes, darling, I do it all the time. I can't help myself. I have become so powerful at manifesting that I can't think of a question to ask. Oh, darling! Great. That's wonderful. Should I continue hanging out and texting SP while creating new version and new self-concept? Yes, guys, absolutely. But don't over-text them. Let them come towards you. Okay, but still don't break up with them or try and change them. Just see them anew. I will not accept post-it notes on me. Yes, guys. And think about that. You stick post-it notes all over your SP too. You're a player. You're a fuck boy. You look at other women. You don't want to commit to me. You don't spend enough time with me. You don't give me enough affection. You don't want me. Take them all off. You want me and only me. You only have eyes for me. You are committed to me fully and completely. You want to marry me. Put those post-it notes on him. Do you support the Menendez brothers? I don't know enough about that story, but I've heard recently that they were molested or something. I saw it TikTok about it, and I was like, oh, I didn't know any of that. Is that what it is? I don't actually know enough about it, darling. What is shadow work? It's a load of bullshit, Ben. Don't worry about it. Seriously, guys, it's literally a new fandangled saying in the psych world, and people have latched onto it, especially the new agey spiritual people, because they love saying things like, pay me $500 and I'll get rid of your dark side, and this is going to be a really laborious process, and I'm going to send you a task every day, and today you're going to investigate this traumatic fucking thing that happened to you. Look, yes, your subconscious beliefs formed by the age of 7 do run your life. Yes. Childhood beliefs form your subconscious thinking, which then manifests and creates your reality. But I don't want anyone to think they've got a dark side that they need to get rid of, and they have to go and pay someone to get it out of them. Everyone's got negative thinking. That's all they're talking about. But they're giving this fancy schmancy name about shadow work. No one's got a shadow. No one's got a dark side. What a load of shit. Please stop watching anyone talks about shadow work. They're idiots. Seriously. How should I be acting when he texts me only as a friend, reply to him as a friend or not reply? Darling, he will stop replying to you as a friend and acting like a friend when you stop friend zoning yourself. Okay? Guys, you friend zone yourself every time. You're not stepping into the state of girlfriend. You're not seeing yourself as lovable and wanted. When you start working on your self-concept, seeing yourself as irresistible and sexy, and you can start sending out thoughts to him like, you're having all these sexual thoughts about me. You're fantasizing about me every night. You really want to be with me. You can't stop thinking about me. You're obsessed with me. You're having feelings about me you don't understand. La, la, la. He will start doing that. And you step into the state of that girl. Things will change. You don't have to do anything in the 3D. You just have to start thinking differently about yourself and thinking differently about what you think he thinks of you. Got it? Loz, which Neville Goddard book is the best one to read? They're literally all in one reader, guys. All little books. But Feeling is the Secret is probably the easiest one to read at first. And then The Power of Awareness. Okay, guys? How is the hive? Oh, Charlotte! I was just having a chat to my best mate, and she does jewelry designs. And I said, what about a bee necklace? And she was like, a bee with a crown on its head. And I was like, oh, yes! How cool? I can feel some merch coming on. Queen bees, king bees. Is it okay to do inner conversations more than your affirmations? Yes, guys, if you feel that's helping you, do it. It's like affirming anyway, really. I'm so glad to have found you, Loz. Oh, thanks, Jenny. Love it. I'll buy one. Yes! Like a gorgeous, she was like really modern looking bee with a crown. And I was thinking some merch t-shirts with the hive, something with a bee. Try to ignore signs. So that's not, what? I'll try to ignore signs, so that's not all I get. But that's all I seem to be getting. Okay. Literally, darling, they're only signs if you think they are. Think about it this way. If I see a butterfly, it's a butterfly to me. If you think a butterfly is a sign for you and you see one, it's because you... And even though you're trying to ignore that as your sign, you've still got an association in your mind that butterflies were signs. So every time you keep seeing butterflies now, you keep thinking that's a sign, even though it's just a fucking butterfly to anyone else who saw it. You've got an old association with whatever signs you used to see, and now you're still noticing them because your reticular activating system hasn't stopped filtering out anything other than those signs. It's just your reticular activating system noticing the original signs you were looking for. Don't worry about it. So, SP coming back but not conformed. Is it the old story lagging, right? Yes, exactly, darling. You're exactly right, Becky. So don't worry about it. Just stay in your queen energy and do not react to the old version and only see him anew. I'm manifesting Tom Holland into my life. Are you, darling? I saw that he goes on TikTok lives and he does little quizzes and stuff. I think he's so cute. I love him. I'm thinking of getting a bee tattoo in New Orleans today. Oh! Love it! I said that to my friend. I was like, I need some jewelry because I want my affirmations hanging off like a charm bracelet and a necklace and stuff because I don't want to get a tattoo because I'm too scared of needles. But like jewelry is the next best thing. But I love the idea of a bee tattoo. Love it. You know, Charlotte was so kind this week when Fierce came back. She helped me. This community is wonderful. Oh, wonderful, Emily. Oh, hey, guys. I was telling Owen that I got a TikTok after the live and bam, bee videos. Never seen them before. Oh, my God, really? How funny. Where do I start, Loz? I love all your videos, but just not sure where to start. All right, Princess Pops. Do this. Sit for 20 minutes in the silence. Sit in the silence for 20 minutes with a pen and a piece of paper. Don't listen to anything. Put your phone away. Don't look at anything like your phone. And write down every thought you're having. I'm a piece of shit. God, I'm hungry. Your toes are too big. He's never coming back. You fucked everything up. Etc. Okay? Write everything down. That is your negative thinking. You'll see it on the page. You'll be like, oh my God. Then write a line down the middle of the page and write the opposite of everything you just said. My toes are beautiful. Of course he's coming back. He loves me and only me. Blah, blah, blah. And use those as your affirmations. Then you want to sit down and think about all your childhood shit. What are your childhood traumas or things you can remember from childhood that might be affecting you now and turning you into the girl you are because it's your old subconscious thinking. And affirm against that. That's where you start. And you focus on you and your self-concept, darling. I screamed so much. What's happening, Sarah? Hang on. I was craving donuts yesterday. I get to work and there's donuts in the break room. I screamed. Oh, Valerie, love it. What's happening, Sarah? I missed it. Wait a minute. I'm scrolling all the way up because something's happening and I can't read it because I missed it all. I'm manifesting Tom Holland into my life. Wonderful. Hang on. I'm scrolling down, Sarah. I'm trying to see the rest. Plus, last night I was telling Owen and wrote affirmations. Then someone liked my video of Tom from 2 years ago. I screamed so much. From 2 years ago. Can we affirm strictly for self-concept and our SP will still come? Yes. Affirm that my friend wears pink last night and she wore the exact shade of pink I was imagining. Oh, love it. SP and I are supposed to hang out today, but he hasn't brought it up. Ugh, I know I don't react. Okay, so just don't bring it up, darling. Just get on with your day. Get on with your day. Can EMDR therapy help with self-concept? Yes, I guess so, darling. It's the I thing, isn't it, that Harry's doing in that documentary. I know a lot of people in my therapy used to do it as an alternative to the therapy we're already doing. It's the eye movement. I think it's sometimes the distraction of the eye movement that stops you concentrating on your negative thinking. So anything that can help you with banishing your negative thinking will help, absolutely, because it's quelling the negative thoughts and you're putting in new ones. I would do the affirmations after doing EMDR, or if you've got a therapist and they do it, try and do affirmations during doing EMDR if you can. That would help. When SP is not yet conforming, what to do? What? Oh, hang on. Where is it? Focus on you, they focus on you. Focus on them, they focus on them. Yes! Me, SP, our friend group, are going on vacation. I want us to be together by then. I know we will. Good, darling, good. Do you believe in sleep subliminal affirmations? Not subliminal ones, guys. I don't know what they're saying, but the ones where you're sleeping and you can hear it and you can put it down low, like Dylan James does and Brian Scott and a couple of other people. I think they're great. Subliminals, I don't know what they're saying. Can we know if someone is trying to manifest me? No, they're not, darling. They're in their reality doing whatever they're doing. No one can manifest you in your reality. What videos do you recommend on EFT tapping? Brad Yates, or there's another guy called Eric, what's his name? Faster EFT tapping. Another one called Faster EFT tapping on YouTube. These are both on YouTube. What are your thoughts on everything happens for a reason or divine timing? I don't believe in either of those things. Okay, necessarily in that way. You can have a bridge of incidents take you across a bridge to new things that you hadn't thought of, but I still believe you can manifest what you want. I don't think things happen for the reasons that people in LOA say. They're kind of saying, you're trying to manifest one thing, but then it takes you somewhere else, and that's what you're meant to have. Divine timing, you are divine. So I don't believe anything outside of you is deciding the timing. You're actually deciding the timing by how long it takes you to convince your subconscious mind that what you want is true. Okay? So divineness is you. You are divine, therefore you decide the timing. That makes sense? And look, things happening for a reason. If a whole lot of bridges occur and shit occurs, it might lead you to a place you weren't expecting. Like my friend is very sick at the moment. I just was hanging out with her then, and I said to her, do you not realise this is the rock bottom you needed to quit your job and start the businesses that you want to start? And she was like, well, why'd it have to be this bad? I said, that's why it's called rock bottom. It's rock fucking bottom, darling. That's why it's called that. If you hadn't hit that, would you have left? And she goes, no, I would have been too scared about not earning enough money. I said, right. Now you've been forced to. Now what? So that could be a reason why that happened. It forced her hand. It was a bridge of incidents that forced her hand. Are people gay because of the assumptions the parents had when they were kids? No, guys, you were literally born gay. I lived in the end most of yesterday, and now I feel so calm because I get everything I want. Yes, Sarah, wonderful. I had to hit rock bottom to find manifestation so I could be a better me. Yep, me too, darling. Me too. A lot of the time it's when you're the most lost that you led to the right information. Rock bottom is the best thing ever happened to me. Yeah, me too, darling. Absolutely, me too. That's what I was trying to say to her. She was like, your life's working out so well now. I was like, bitch, do you remember me 2 years ago crying in my kitchen to you every night? She's like, oh, yeah. You're just there now. I've got a year on you. Because I'm a year older than her. You're talking about exactly that. What are we talking about? Loz, my SP confessed he likes me back. I'm so happy. Oh, darling, wonderful. Oh, that's great, my darling. Loz, How do I find out what time your call is for the UK? I can't remember or find the details. Oh, I'll send you the an email, darling, for payment and stuff. But it should have sent you a confirmation email. Did you not put your email in right? If you didn't put your email in right, you wouldn't have received a confirmation email. But everyone should have a confirmation email. Loz, I need your help. Had a great month of business, freaked out. Then this month is so slow. Okay, so you freaked out. So you know what it was. You freaked out that it might be slow. You freaked out because winter is coming or this or that or summer and people go to the beach instead of doing stuff with you. Therefore, it's slow. Whatever assumptions you had about this month or fears, fucking get rid of those and start affirming. My business is booming. It might look slow now, but that's just because a big fucking storm is brewing and it's going to be crazy busy. Would my SP come back even if I meet someone else I like? Mine did. Yeah, but it's in Oz time, not UK, and I can't find it online. It says 10 a.m. Oz. Okay, so it's 10 a.m. Perth time. Oh, it should tell you your time. How annoying. It's 10 a.m. WA time, WA, Perth. So with UK, that's probably... So 10 p.m. is... What time is it there now? 3 p.m. So it must be sometime in the morning. Look it up, Charlotte. I don't know. It's probably like... No, it's 10 a.m. your time. It's not 10 a.m. No, if it's Saturday, 10 a.m. Perth time, that's the middle of the night your time. You've booked your thing in the middle of the night. Google the times, yes. 10 a.m. Perth time. Perth, Australia. Oh, I didn't get a confirmation email. Really? So you guys aren't getting confirmation emails? How annoying. I thought that's what was meant to happen with Calendar. How annoying. I'm so glad I found you. I gave up all this manifestation crap because of LOA for 4 years. Well, don't give up the manifestation. Just give up the LOA. Good darling. How do you manifest friends and a social life? I have the best social life. I'm everyone's favourite person. I'm invited everywhere. I've got so many invitations to go out. I don't know what to do with myself. I just need some time alone. I have so many friends. Those things. Affirm those things. 10 a.m. here in Midwest US. Okay, so 10 a.m. in the US. Yeah, so it's 10 a.m. Yeah. So it's exactly the opposite for me. It's night time for me when it's 10 a.m. in EST. But I don't know, Charlotte, what it is. 10 a.m. Perth time, sorry, darling, to London time. It's 4 p.m. here in Ireland and the UK. Yes, 4 p.m. I will still use SP affirmations, but I'm going to use my new man's name. Good, darling. Good. Good, Anna. How to stop a spiral. EFT tap it out. Ho'oponopono prayer. Guided meditations. Breathing. While doing the guided meditations. Okay? Not breathing like you breathe now. Conscious breathing. I've written the old story and destroyed. I've written the new story. What's the next step? Just keep concentrating on the new story and work on your shitty self-concept, darling. Do you have to believe your affirmations? No, you can just say them. I feel I'm worthy, but I think I have a belief that others don't. What do I affirm? Everyone thinks I'm worthy of love. Everyone knows how worthy I am. If worthy is the word you want to use. I don't really like worthy, but look, use it if it helps you. Do you have to... so that one. I'm affirming every day and my feeling is getting better. How many times per day do I have to affirm? As much as you possibly can to get rid of that old negative thinking, guys. You've got to do it as a mental diet, not just when, you get up and go to sleep. I want you to actually do it during the day when your negative thoughts jump in to your brain. Got it? I do say got it all the time, don't I? I've really got to stop saying that. Renee? What? I don't know. What are you talking about? Why are you in here, Rodney, crapping on about someone? I saw that one. Wonderful. SP moved to a new city. I have a new job starting. We'll focus on that and not his absence. Wonderful, darling. Yes, do that. Yeah, but it's in Oz time. Oh, that's really, really weird, Charlotte. I don't understand it. What's your thoughts on healing your inner child? I think it's an excellent idea. Sometimes I get people to do that on the call because their inner child is what they're constantly trying to protect all the time sometimes with their actions in the 3D. And their thinking is still the thinking of that little child trying to be protected, not hurt. Okay? Guys, you've got to understand that your subconscious thought was formed by the age of 7. Sometimes there's still that little, 7-year-old girl or boy in there trying not to get hurt. Write it a letter. Tell it, listen, little me, I'm here. I'm not going to let you get hurt, but you've got to let me live my life. This isn't helping me anymore being so scared. I love you, and I'm here for you, and I won't ever let you get hurt, okay? Write them a little letter and a promise to yourself. It's like a promise letter to yourself. Are there words we should avoid when manifesting? No, not really. Is it bad for our manifestations to listen to sad music? Well, look, your words are you want. You don't want to say shit words, like negative words about yourself, okay? And you want to be affirming what it is you do want, not what you don't want. So yes, the words you don't want and negativity you don't want. Dear little me, you're a bad bitch. Yes, that's excellent. Loz, if I haven't said my affirmations for a while, will anything go wrong? My husband pass away? My husband pass away? What do you mean your husband would pass away? Why the fuck would your husband pass away because you haven't been affirming? Monica, are you for real? You think you just not saying your affirmations something will make your husband pass away? What are you talking about? Is that a real question? Or have I misread it? Because that's insane. Loved your queen versus masculine energy. It really opened my eyes. Oh, good, darling. I wasn't sure even to do those videos because it feels like I'm not talking about manifesting, but what I'm talking about is your self-concept and your concept of yourself in queen energy. So I'm glad people are appreciating those videos. How is the affirmation I'm deserving of love and commitment? Yes, that's great. Say that. I heard that coming from a place of lack pushes our manifestation away. Well, when you feel like it's not here already, I'm lacking in it, then you're sitting in the state of it's not here. So yeah. You've got to imagine it's here already. If you want to be rich, but you're constantly in the state of lack, where's my money? I never have enough money, but you're trying to manifest abundance. Well, you're feeling and thinking the complete opposite of what it is you want. Got it? The Queen videos are great. Oh, good, darling. I'll do more, guys. Do I say, I'm going to make a course on it too, how to be in your queen energy at all times and keep your man, okay? When will you come out with a self-concept ebook? I am literally writing it today. I started 2 days ago. Okay, it's going to be a course with videos. I promise. It's coming. It's just going to take me a while because I realised it had 15 sections to the workbook. It's quite long and involved. He died. Oh, he died? Loz, I haven't said my affirmation well. Will anything go wrong? My husband passed away. He died. So you're thinking your affirmations had something to do with that, darling? I'm really confused. What do you mean? No, it's not got anything to do with your affirmations if he passed away. But I'm sorry he passed away. I got my SP, now training my brain to keep the SP. Yes, guys. Don't affirm that you can't keep the SP. Just say, of course I keep all my SPs. They love me. Apple Music has Immortal Man, a compilation of lectures by Neville. It's recordings of lectures. Oh, does it? Immortal Man, a compilation of lectures. Because the thing is, guys, Neville is long dead. So all his lectures are PDFs or recordings for free somewhere. So Apple Music, I didn't realise it had that. Wonderful, guys. Go and find it. Spiraling this morning about SP because I was needy and desperate. Affirmations to help. Well, I don't know what you did, Molly, but start affirming that he loves you and he forgives you and whatever happened, he loves your crazy. He thinks it's funny and cute. Okay? He loves it when you're desperate and needy. He thinks it's amazing because it shows you how much you love him and he thinks it's gorgeous. Start saying those things. And step into your queen energy and work on your self-concept and stop worrying about him. Do I say yes to last-minute plans as SP or is that lowering my queen value? Look, if you think it's lowering your queen value, it will. It's up to you what meaning you give it. I know that's very common dating advice. I don't accept a Saturday night date after Wednesday. Well, look, if you feel that's a thing and you have to set those rules, like that book, The Rules, of which all the writers are now divorced, okay? If you feel like you need to set rules, then the rules will apply to you. And that will mean that you have to do that. And that means he's disrespecting you because he hasn't thought of you before Wednesday. Don't give it that meaning and you'll be able to accept an invitation spontaneously within minutes because you don't have the meaning that that means you're doing something wrong or that you're going to fuck things up or that it means he's disrespecting you. Just give it good meaning that, oh my God, he can't stop thinking about me. He spontaneously thinks about me all day. He just was dying to see me. That's why this was so spontaneous. Got it? 48 lectures, almost 36 hours. Oh, really? Of Neville's lectures. It can't have been him. Is it in his voice or someone else reading them? I really don't like listening to someone else reading Neville's lectures, but it can't be. Is it all his voice? I'm going to look this up. What's it called? Immortal Man, a compilation of lectures. Immortal Man. Maybe it's all his lectures and just recorded. Is it really bad recordings with like static and stuff? And that would be him. Can you do more Neville quotes? Oh, yes, I will, darling. I will do more of those Manifestation 101 Neville quotes. Yes, I will. I know you like them, Emily. I'll do them more. And should I journal and meditate? You can, darling, if it helps you, but neither thing is necessary for manifesting. Yes, it's him. Oh, it's his voice. Oh, wonderful. So you can just listen to them all day. I used to actually, this is how old I am. When I used to listen to Neville, I would take them and swipe the MP, turn it into an MP3 from the YouTube with this illegal swiping thing. Oh, that's good. I'm glad it's on Apple Music. Immortal Man. Okay, wonderful. This is his voice. I love Neville's voice because Neville explains what he's saying properly in the lectures. When other people try and do his intonations, they get the intonations wrong, they get the meanings wrong of what he's trying to say. It's much, much better to listen to him directly. There's a good channel called Nevolution where Lila does his lectures, but even she gets the meanings wrong sometimes. New here. Started affirmations, self-concept, and SP, although stupid little messages, I did start getting emails. What do you mean? Stupid little messages, I did start getting emails. Oh, so even though they were stupid little messages, you got emails from your SP? Wonderful, darling. You manifested that. Good. They've been cleaned up. Some better quality than others. Oh, good, because some of his lectures are terrible quality. Because, guys, they were literally people putting, like, their little recording device on his lectern, or they're sitting in the audience with it. You know, got to remember this is like the 50s, 40s, and 60s, and the 60s. So the recordings can be really terrible. Oh, that's great. Immortal Man. I'm going to look it up. I think you explained Neville perfectly in an easy way. Oh, good. Thanks, Emily. Been manifesting a boyfriend, and now all these men are asking me out. Never happened before. Not who I want yet, but lol, doesn't matter, darling. Just let them all come. Oh, I'm attracting all the bees. I'm the queen bee. Any tips for manifesting a nice new man? Just say what you want in a man, darling, and he will magically appear. Trust me. Okay? I have a man who treats me beautifully. He's so lovely and kind and warm to me. He's so affectionate. He's constantly spending time with me. He gives me all the love I need. He adores me. He puts me up on a pedestal. He worships the ground I walk on. He's this, he's that, he's blah. And imagine you sleep in a bed every night with him. He's in your bed every night. He's already there. Don't be single. Be coupled up. Imagine he's here already. What's SP? Specific person, guys. Hi, Loz. I'm struggling to relate / believe my new story. You don't have to, Rebecca. You just have to keep saying it. You're not going to believe it. Your old story is really prevalent. You're not going to believe that shit. Just keep saying it and thinking it. I saw that one. My girlfriend has been telling me to manifest. What does this mean? Don't know, darling. They've been cleaned up. Oh, I saw that one. New here. Thank you. Very useful. Oh, good. Spotify also has Neville lectures. Yes, I've seen the Spotify ones. Good. Do we have to match our feelings when manifesting like LOA says? No, guys, you don't even have to feel anything. You just have to think it. Anyone who tells you to feel it is a fucking moron. Especially if they're people telling you they're law of assumption people, like certain people on this app who tell you you have to feel it. Feeling is the secret. No, he meant feeling it is done. He didn't mean feelings. Neville has a very famous quote, and it is this. When I speak of feelings, I do not mean emotion. He means the feeling of it is done already. I am that already. He's here already. I'm married already. That feeling. It's done. Oh, well, if it's done, fantastic. Whatever feelings come from that, great, but they're not necessary. Got it? Anyone who's talking about that, press not interested because they're a moron. You can't conjure feelings. They're impossible to conjure. You have to think them first. So then all you need is the thinking. You can even cry while manifesting as long as you're thinking, yes, guys, I found my mum when she's escaped from an old people's home a couple of weeks ago, crying and screaming and hysterical, and I still manifested her to turn up exactly the way I had planned, saying and being. I said exactly the thing I was imagining, and the scenario was exactly what I imagined. And I was screaming and yelling and frustrated and crying. Okay? Do you get tired of going on live every day, genuinely asking? No, I actually find it quite entertaining for myself. I actually like spending time with you guys, and especially when it's Wine Fridays and everyone's having a wine with me and we're having a laugh and we're talking about Kardashians and shit and not just manifesting. It's quite fun. So guys, go in the Facebook group because every Friday I go live in the Facebook group on Fridays, and last night we had the funnest lives. 2 lives were really fun, and we all were sitting there for an hour and talking about what we were going to call the people, the members of the group, and we decided, like, people talking about bees, and we're all queen bees and king bees, and it was a wonderful, lovely, fun live. It was great fun. I feel like I've got friends to talk to. It's wonderful. Loz, what affirmations can I say to get rid of the old story that my SP wants his stuff back? Wants his stuff back. Well, just affirm he comes and lives with you, darling. You don't need to get him to have his stuff back. He wants to be with you. Then he doesn't need the stuff back, does he? If he lives there, what does he need stuff back for? Facebook Fridays are the best. Yes, guys. So, guys, do go to the Facebook group, Subconscious Laws. The link's in my bio, or look for it on Facebook, Subconscious Laws. We're over 2,000 people now. It's the funnest lives on Fridays. Make sure you join. And I save every single one of these TikTok lives in there so you can watch them back, okay? I love the Facebook lives. Yay! Yes, I want. Segment intending. What are your thoughts throughout the day? Setting intention of what we want. You can do that, guys, but I don't really think it's necessary. But if you want to use that technique, go ahead. I missed the live last night because I was waiting to get approved into the group. Oh, no, did you? Oh, darling, I'm sorry. I thought I'd approved everyone just before. Well, you can watch it back. It's there. They're both there, both lives. One of me is my dressing gown. The other one was the night before. Loz, whenever I saw SP's name, I hear him saying, I still love you, Icy. Oh, I love that. I really appreciate everything you've done for me, Loz. I'm so glad I found you. Oh, Shan Marie, that's wonderful. Thank you, darling. Love all your lives. Oh, thanks, Rebecca. What if I want to manifest SP without staying in contact and meeting with SP? You can do it without meeting with them or staying in contact, guys. Don't go into no contact. But if you're out of contact or not seeing them, it makes no difference. Circumstances don't matter. I can never catch the Facebook lives. Oh, that's annoying. I don't have Facebook. Do you have an Instagram? No, I'm not posting any of these on Instagram. I tried. I posted about 5 and I gave up because it's too time consuming. I will post these eventually on YouTube, guys, but I haven't yet. Just go and join Facebook as a fake account and just join my group and that's it. Your entry into my life has been very positive. Oh, thanks, Desi. When is your birthday, Loz? It's August. August, guys. You should post on YouTube. Yes, I will eventually, guys. I promise. Okay, I'm ready to go, guys, because I am buggered. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't followed me already, follow me because I go live twice daily, nighttime US and morning time UK and nighttime Australia. But tonight I went really late, so it's actually morning time America. So you never know when I'm going to be live. That's why you have to follow me, guys, to get the live notification. And press the notification bell to get all notifications so you actually see when I'm live. Okay, and then if you join the Facebook group, you can watch all these lives back. Plus, I go live on Fridays in Facebook, and there's a Q&A forum in there where you can ask questions. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. And my coaching link, I haven't got many spots left. I've only got spots in July, is available in the bio as well. All right, guys, thank you so much. Love you, Queen Bee. Oh, thanks, guys. Love you. Bye. Thanks for joining me.